Thompson's got his second basket of the night. Hood kicks to Knight. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Thompson for the triple. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And a change for the Nets. George Hill's checked in for Kyle Korver. Here's Azania. He's guarded by Hill. Passes to Hazania. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Well, I'm sure you guys have heard this, that the nickname that has been given to DeMarre Carroll, the Junkyard Dog, I think it's apropos. Kid drafted out of Missouri back in the 2000s.
And they're not taking their foot off the pedal. They just keep adding to their lead.
Well, it's never a good idea to back off and ease up, and it doesn't look like that thought's even crossed their mind. I love it.
There's Mozgov. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Harris is checked in for Hazania. Harris misses. Nets trail by 18. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mozgov passes to Hill. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. And it's Harris off the drive. Here's Kaminsky with 4 seconds on the clock. Excellent D there from Mozgov. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Pelicans ahead, up by 16. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Take a look at what Clarkson's been doing. He has 12 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Good out there with Mozgov. Then there's Brandon Knight. Then there's Len. And it's Hill in the 2 spot.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Knight kicks to Hood. It's Mozgov, top of the key. And New Orleans pushing it up now. It's deflected. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Next ball. 2 points.
And guys, Brandon Knight really fits the mold of the new breed of NBA combo guards. He has the length and quickness to guard 1s and 2s, and his skill set allows him to generate offense both in transition.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
You know what? Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? That first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Now Clarkson, 14 points for him. Got it, number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here's Burke. Connects from 3-point range. Burke's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Certainly that shot well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
And Thompson sends it back. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Here's Korver. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Thompson. For Brooklyn, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
So for the Pelicans, Myers Leonard comes in for Koufos. And it's Hezonja in for Thompson. And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. No good from 11 feet.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Len dishes to Korver. It's Hill on the wing. Back to Korver. The Nets working the ball around now. 4 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for New Orleans. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Gay. And Harris subbed in for Clarkson. Now here is Harris. Burke covering. And it's Harris off the drive. And the Pelicans miss again. Nets trail by 19. Hill passes to Burke. Korver kicks to Len. Outside Hill. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 22 is their biggest lead. When this game is done, they'll be off the